Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. We took some time off, spent some time with family. We traveled to Abilene where we had Christmas with my dad's side of the family. It was wonderful. Hope you all enjoyed some good food and just some downtime before the new year. But we are back here January and we are getting started on the inside of our house. So the outside is complete. I'll walk y'all around here in just a bit, and now we're gonna actually start on the inside. So finishing up running electric, we're gonna start running some water lines, get that all settled. We did meet with our septic guys over the break as well, and they came up with a design for our system. And so right now we're just working through that permit process. So that'll be up next as well. We'll just take a look at what we are doing now. But as always, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. So here we are at the front of the house. Everything looks fantastic with the black trim, our black soffits, and then our black ceiling underneath our porch. We have wires hanging out. That's where we will have some sort of chandelier up here, and then we'll have two lantern sconces. And then right here and right there we have some outlets. And like I said in one of my other videos, we left some wire. We'll be putting some outlets right in the corner of the soffits up underneath the roof. And that's really so that when we're hanging Christmas lights, we'll have somewhere to easily plug in our lights so they're not hanging down. Just some things we thought of before. I'm really big on the Christmas lights, so definitely wanted to have those for easy plugging in of those lights. But yeah, it looks beautiful. Really loving the front door as well. We did get our doorknob installed. Really beautiful. Very happy with it. And they did get that window fixed. If you saw my other video, they had accidentally trimmed that out in white, but they did come back and change the trim out to black. So now it matches everything else. Here we are at the back of the house. Here we are on the side. So we did get our shop door installed. We got this one to match that front door. We went with seconds and surplus. And just a little tidbit, make sure that when you buy a door from seconds and surplus, you're double checking that there's no issues with the door. This one has had a manufacturing issue, so we did not check it, and when we got it home, there was an issue with it having bent brackets, and just the weld is not perfect. I'll go inside and show you guys that we're having to fix. So right here, we're gonna have to break this weld and shift the door, because you can see this gap right here is not the same as this gap down here, and so it's hitting. And so we're gonna have to break that, shift the door, and then re-weld it. There was just some little tiny issues with this door, which is why we got it at a very discounted price, but it's just one of those things we're gonna have to fix. And you can see these are somewhat bent as well, so not perfect, but This is a shop door, so we didn't need it to be perfect. So definitely wouldn't have used this for our front door, but as a side door, and it's a shop door, we didn't care too awful much, but just keep that in mind if you're buying from a secondhand store. We have our garage door all framed in. They are actually working on manufacturing our garage doors now, so we should have them in a couple of weeks. So that'll be a huge change, actually having our garage doors put on. We're really close to having this house completely sealed in. That'll be nice, because then we can really truly focus on everything on the inside with it being weatherproofed. Start the exciting work of running our plumbing lines. So we are going to start that right now. We got all of our materials and we're ready to go. So we will start running all of our lines. Shouldn't be too difficult of a process, but I think running the electric lines was a little bit more difficult. But I'll take you around, show you what we've done so far inside, and then we'll start working on running these plumbing lines. So we started putting all of our electric outlets in our boxes at least, and running those electric lines. We were focusing on running our external lines first, because we want to go ahead and get insulation done, and those have to be done first. So you can see where we're putting the plugs in our master bedroom. And we've also got our fans in. We went with fans that are automatic dehumidifiers, which means when the humidity reaches a certain percentage, they'll automatically turn on. We don't have to flip a switch. They're also lighted as well, so it'll have a nice light here in the bathroom. We also put one over the toilet as well. Here is where, this hole is where our septic lines are gonna go out. Water is coming into the house to here so far, but we're gonna take it up and over to the prep kitchen sink, which will be right there, then throughout the bathroom, and then over here to the kitchen sink. Hi, Maverick! Okay, we're over in our first kids' bedroom. So again, running all those outlet lines, especially the ones that are externally, and then just planning where we're going to need electric. So my son wants to put a computer desk in his closet and actually use it as a desk space. And so we did want a power in his closet. So that's why you see an outlet there. Then moving on into their bathroom. So again, we got bathtub, shower. We have the toilet, and then their vanity will be right here. And so we wanted 2 plugs for the kids, so they can plug in toothbrushes, hair dryers, straighteners, whatever they need. And we've also started putting our fan housings. That way we can kind of plan where those ceiling fans are gonna go. And then this is gonna be our half bath. So again, we put a dehumidifier in here as well with a light. Having at least 1 outlet in here. I think that's all we're gonna need for the guest bathroom. This will be a toilet and sink. And then this will be our laundry room. So started mapping out our kitchen. So kind of mapping where everything is going to sit, like a refrigerator, cabinet, our sink, our dishwasher. We'll have cabinets, stove, and we are gonna do a hood vent, like a nice big hood vent. So we got that all wired up and ready to go too. More cabinets, and then we're gonna have one big island right here, and we're gonna have seating all the way around, enough seating for 5 people. There's 5 of us, so we wanted 5 seats. That way we can all sit at the island. I'm not really sure if I'm planning on having a dining room table in here or not. There should be space, but I'm just not quite sure. So we wanted to make sure we had enough seating at the island at least for all of us. But that's where we are so far.
Push. Push. Make that music. Make that music. It's running its water pipe and it goes bloop, bloop.
I'll go high.
Alright, is it on there?
Not here. Okay?
You gotta use that one. Ready?
Dada. Help me.
Alright, press the button. Ready? Fire.
Baby can singing.
All right, all done.
Whoa! Alright. What? First.
So Chuck just finished all of the cold water for the left side of the house, if you're looking at the front door. So master bath is done. He ran cold water to our vanities, our shower, and our toilet over there. He also ran the cold water to our prep kitchen sink on the far side. So this side of the house is done. Now he is going to start running the cold water for the right side of the house, which is the kids' bathroom, the laundry room, and our half bath as well. Okay, we're back here the day after. My husband has pretty much finished all of the water lines, including the hot water lines and the cold water lines on the left side of the house. So that's really the master bedroom, master bathroom suite, and our prep kitchen area. So I was not here when he was working on the hot water lines, so he did take a video for me. He knows I like to film the whole process, but he took a video for me, and I'm gonna put that right here so you guys can see him walking through what he did. So check it out.
All right, hot water to the kitchen. That's gonna go over the stove. So you can fill hot water or a pot with hot water immediately. Not have to walk from the sink all the way to the stove. So we got hot water in. This was probably, the hot water line to the stove was probably the hardest one to run. But we got water in. So I have this water line to the right is all the water going into the house. These two actually loop over from the other side. So I'll be running water on that side and hot water from that side over to here under the slab. That's gonna go up here. Tees to, let's see, it tees over to the kitchen for the hot water over the stove. I only did 3/4 today, so I'm gonna run a 1/2-inch line, hot water line over to the prep kitchen sink. It's got cold, I just gotta run the hot. Then this goes over to the sink. Hot water line to the sink. Zoom out. And then from there, it tees over, goes to the bathtub. Then it tees over from the bathtub to the vanities in the master. I haven't decided how I'm gonna run that yet, but I've got, as you can see, the fridge water runs right here. This is the refrigerator, this square. So my fridge water line, ice maker is gonna be here. So I did a little tiny 3-split manifold that is gonna go from 3/4 reduced to 1/2-inch lines, one for the fridge ice maker, one for this vanity on this side, and the other for the vanity on that side. And then same with hot water, only actually need 2. So we're gonna go hot water over here, probably tea over there, and then go down and then across to the other vanity. Haven't decided the vanities yet. Then shower. So we haven't decided on a valve yet. So I left plenty of line, and then we can go in there and connect it however we need, however the valve that we decide to go with is. Only problem is, I'll have to run a line from the valve out to the shower head. That's the only thing I have to do. And that's the water on the master side of the house. So we have master bath. This is a shower, bath, so wet room, vanities, toilet, then the kitchen sink is there. This is the master closet, and then this is the prep kitchen sink. Like I said, I have the 1/2-inch line stubbed out here in the ceiling, but I have not done the 1/2 inch across yet. And then stove, hot water for over the stove.
I think, as you could tell from that video, this hot water line he did to the stove, it's gonna be a hot water that I can just pull out and immediately fill our pots and pans with. I think that was the hardest one. You could tell by his voice, he sounded exhausted. So I think it was a beast to try to run through all of that wood up there all the way down, but he did it and I am so excited. It's gonna be so convenient to be able to fill up all of our pots and pans with hot water just at the stove, so I'm not having to carry water from sink to stove every time I'm boiling water or whatever it may be. But it is looking good. It's been nice that he knows a lot about plumbing, that we can do this part of the build by ourselves. We have not had anybody coming in and helping us, and that is saving us a lot of money. I think we estimated that we were gonna end up saving anywhere from 15 to 20 grand by doing the plumbing ourselves. So I know not everybody has those skills, not everybody's done plumbing, but there's plenty of YouTube videos out there. Anything my husband doesn't know, he looks up videos, he talks to other guys he knows who are plumbers, and he's just really learned as he's gone along, and it's actually saved us a lot of money. So there's a tip, like we talk about in all of our videos. If you're wanting to save a lot of money in the building process, try to do things yourself. It takes longer, there's a little bit more mistakes made, but the skills that you gain, and you get to say that you did it yourself, that you took part in building your home, and there's nothing like that. So I definitely suggest that if you're wanting to save money on your house build. So today we have started running the water lines, both heat and cold water, on the right side of the house. So these are the lines that are coming out from our mechanical room, as you can see right here, and going through to the half bath and the kids' bathroom, as well as the laundry room too. So we have started that side, and hopefully we'll get done here soon and we'll have all of our water lines installed.
Anyway, this water line coming in the house is the water line that's tied to the meter. It goes up and supplies the entire, if you're looking at the front, right, if you're looking at the back, the left side of the house. That's gonna be your master shower, prep kitchen. So all those will be supplied by the main, and it's teed off. Now I have lines, if you see where it's teeing off and going back down, I have lines under the concrete that run across over to the mechanical room. So all this will be 3/4. So all of the supply lines that are running on this side are teed, and all the supply lines on that side are gonna be under the ground. Now you see a hot water line over here. That hot water line will supply all the lines over on this side of the house. So you have master bathroom, shower, bath, master sink, and the prep kitchen. So if you come in here to the mechanical room, these are the two lines that are coming from underneath the house. So this hot line will supply everything to that side of the house. It's gonna come up out of the water heater off of this T. So the water heater will sit here, and this water line will supply the water in, the blue line will supply the water into the hot water heater. The hot water heater will pump the hot water heater out into this red line. That will go on this right side of the house, which is laundry room, half bath, and the kids' bathroom. And then it'll go down this line underneath to the other side and supply all the hot water for the kitchen sink, the prep kitchen, the pot filler over the stove, and the master shower. And then all this line is the water line that's tapped in over there, and it'll supply all the cold water, obviously the hot water heater water, but it also supply all the cold water for the laundry room, half bath, and the kids' bathroom.
We appreciate you watching. We're going to wrap this installation of our water lines up and then move on to the next thing. Still have to finish out electrical. We're trying to finish out everything that is going in the external walls so that we can start working on installation. So we really appreciate y'all tuning in and continuing to watch. Don't forget to like and subscribe and continue to follow our journey here at Chickenfield Farm as we build this Barndominium behind me and help my parents raise their animals. We really appreciate all of y'all for continuing to tune in. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.